like when the schedule gets cleared up a little bit more, and like we've done a bunch of the projects that we want to do, kind of deal. It's like I will probably end up doing a fucking like a, I wouldn't say a completion, but like a finish of basically fucking Psychonauts 1 and 2.
I mean, you're probably gonna finish it in one sitting, like with most games that.
Oh no, I don't think fucking I could do Psychonauts 1 and 2 in one
No,
sitting.
no, no. I mean, like, no. One, you would probably do in one sitting, like in most games, and then like two, will probably come back to it at a certain point.
Well, no, I'm saying like one is the way I remember. Like, one is about a 10-hour game, and I think two is about a 12-hour game. Now, granted, I was running all over Hell's Creation, trying to pick up shit, blah blah blah, all that fun crap. So I might not fucking get 100% kind of thing, but it's like I can go faster. I will agree with that.
Well, shit. Dos, what kind of tool you think this is?
Let's say a crimper of some kind.
Because like I would take this and start bashing whatever the fuck that thing, the weird baby thing, for whatever reason, just kind of start bashing its whatever cranium in. Because dude, just wearing more shit. I hear you screeching. In a game like this, you don't want to stay put.
And look up and look for movement, alright? There you go. See, I don't even fire at them until I see tentacles. Aim for the glowy bits.
Stuff. Data logs.
One more for the journal.
I hear stuff dripping and I just keep thinking like those are just random footsteps. Because like the aesthetic of the game like makes you think like, oh yeah, anything and everything is fucking moving.
Well, that and like I want to point out something too for like this series specifically is like because they actually did a Deadspace movie. I think it's called Downfall, if memory serves, some crap like that. And I'm not gonna lie, it really sums up like the fucking opening of Dead Space 1 pretty well, actually. Even answers a few questions like, that doesn't quite make sense. It's like, oh, it's explained in the movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
I will say this, is like, when EA was actually supporting Dead Space, they actually supported the fuck out of it. Okay. It's just a shame they gave up on the IP after a while.
How? Why would they give up on such a thing? Why?
Because it didn't have FIFA in the name.
Yeah.
Calls it like I sees it, man.
It wasn't a sports title. Dude was getting some electrostimulation, but I think he's way over. I think he's a bit overstimulated.
Oh, that reminds me of the 1,000 Ways to Die Cat, where fucking you got like 1,000 X-rays to the face.
I remember that.
Yeah. Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status? Did you find Nicole?
But yeah, because apparently the doctor and the nurse were humping it out on the fucking button.
But I found a shock pad I can
And
use
dude kind of like 100 X-rays to the
Just need
face
a
and
hydrazine.
fried.
Hurry, Isaac. I don't like what I'm hearing out there.
Ugh. No, the one
Or
day
it looks like me after, or it looks like me after a fucking day at the beach.
you are pretty pale.
You ain't gotta tell me, brother. I actually almost got written up back in Loki's Armed Forces about it several times.
Because you're pale?
No, because I fucking, according to them, they had me down as destruction of government property.
Right, because each and every time your dumbass gets hurt.
Yeah, it's technically government property.
Uncle Sam, like, bitch, I own you.
They aren't kidding when they say that. You know, you always hear the shit where it's like in the movies, it's like, I own your ass for the next 3 months and shit like that. It's like, no, they're actually serious. They actually legitimately do own you. Come on, give Mama a kiss.
I have no health.
And soon you'll have no life. Oh, wait. I got like a fucking massive sunburn on my face. And literally I was walking around like Harvey Two Dent. Or Harvey Dent, excuse me. I know, my mind's already filling in the blanks, yeah.
A little bit too fast for yourself then, man.
Yeah. Anyway, and so yeah, fucking my gunny, and fucking Dio actually remembers this cat. Fucking, he hated my ass.
Is
But
that
he
the
tried to
same
write
dude
me
that tried to literally make you paint the fucking door like a 50 times and he broke before you did?
This guy was a gunny, so he was like somewhere in the neighborhood about 4 times my rank. So not like the highest echelon, but he's getting up there kind of deal. Anyway, so me and him fucking, we got into a headbutting match several times. And the only reason I got away with half the shit that I did is because I made friends with the E8, which is one more than him. And he basically covered my ass for 90% of the shit I had to do. Again, you're in the military. Cover your ass. That's fucking, that's rule 1. Oh, this guy. Where's this guy? There. Wait. So yeah. So Z7, he was sitting there fucking, he was legitimately trying to write me up for obstruction of government property. Because I was straight up like walking around like Harvey Dent. Fucking, it's like, it's straight up like, it was a half profile of my face where half of it was normal and half of it was gone.
Half of just literally everything else.
Like fucking like roasted tissue on one side, it's scabbing, flaking off, and it's like, it's just that's the ginger gene. Welcome to it. And I don't know why, but I guess fucking a gunny had never seen the fucking a ginger before. It's like, yeah, we burn all the fucking time. That's just reality for us. We've accepted this.
We crisp.
We don't tan, we just burn. Anyway, and so he literally drew up the paperwork and was trying to run it through by the desk, and then it came across I think it was the captain at that particular time, and the captain sat there and was like, "What do you mean? Is he not doing his job?" No, he's doing his job. It's like, then why are you writing him up? Because he broke something. But he's doing his job.
What did he break?
Yeah. Exactly. So it's like, so I got called into the captain's office. And it's like, so I see you got a little son. Yes, sir, it happens. Kinda got that ginger gene going for me. Mind you, you're not supposed to be this nonchalant with captains. I want to point that out. I got yelled at this over this several times. But it still did it. But anyway. So the captain fucking, and praise to the captain for what it was, because he looked at a dumb situation and called it dumb.
Very.
And he's like, so I see you got a bit of sun. Yes. Is this something you did by accident? Yeah, it was an accident. I was hanging out with my lady friend at the time, and I was out in the sun, and just poor planning kind of thing. Shit happens. I only get about 20 minutes of time before fucking suddenly the skin starts turning, kind of deal. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense, because apparently he was on the fairer complexion, so he kind of understood where it was coming from.
Pale bastard.
Right. Anyway, and so he's like, well, do you feel it's impacting your performance? I mean, it hurts, yeah, but it's nothing that I haven't grown accustomed to. I mean, life is pain. You just get used to it after a while. And he's like, so you're saying you can still do your job? I was doing my job until you told me to come and see you.
So he wasted.
Well, Gunna, I don't. Yeah. Well, Gunna, I don't think you have a leg to stand on, because the rules say that he couldn't fucking do his job, and he's clearly doing his job. So there you go. You do not have grounds to make this argument. Which made my gunny so happy to hear that.
Yeah, he's doing his job. You, not so much. So you, sir, get out of his face.
Both of them. But yeah, so that was largely the fucking argument me and that gunny had all the time, is the fact that he was a fucking moron, and I kept proving him wrong. It wasn't even the only time he tried to do it to me, too. Fucking's like, so I went snowboarding and I lost half my face.
I thought it was your leg.
No. That was when that's where I got stabbed. I also lost half my face at the same time. Because apparently, if you take a face slide in the snow for about 20 feet, apparently it's like sandpaper.
I mean, fresh powder is essentially like concrete. At a certain point when it actually starts packing in.
This is more of a skidding impact.
Versus just, you know, you're falling on it.
Right. They actually have a term for it that I was not aware of until I did it. Apparently it's called the suicide scorpion.
Yeah, because you're literally just sliding on your face for like...
No. That's the scorpion.
No, you're sliding, not landing, sliding.
Yes, I understand, and you're still incorrect. That's technically the scorpion, is what you're talking about. There's a difference between it and the suicide scorpion.
Go on.
Or if you want to go by fucking YouTube standards, the unalive scorpion.
So what you're saying is YouTube's a little bitch. Gotcha.
You know. So the unalive scorpion, that's the one where you end up hitting your board into the back of your head.
Ah.
That's the difference. It was funny too, like, so the people I was snowboarding with at the time, they're like, dude, we saw you fucking slam hard. And it's like, yeah, I know, I broke my board. It's like, you broke your board? It's like, yeah. It's like, cause like, I don't know if you've ever been snowboarding. Respectfully, I kind of doubt it, but like you're like hard mounted into the snowboard, like, so the board itself was intact, but the entire boot had come loose. So essentially, I had like half of a snowboard to go down the hill with.
You had skis.
No. Skis implies that there's a second board. There was no second board. I just had a floating second part of my boot that could not steer.
Okay, there's the vacuum part. Well, this is gonna suck. Anyway, smoke him if he dies.
Just run. Right.
Entering zero gravity.
I literally have a minute.
Swing, you fool! Swing!
Come on.
You got this all day, dude. Legitimately, the remake is so good that it might as well just replace the original, to be honest with you.
It warrants that.
It warrants that, to be honest with you. I've played both, and like even I sit there and was like, yeah, this is just the original game, just better. There's some nitpicky stuff I could really get into, but it, to be honest, it's really just not worth it.
Come on, you're right there. Game is right. It's right there. As it tells me, no, you can't grab this thing. But I was able to grab the other thing. So. Fine. Be that
I
way.
want it.
Be that way then.
It will. I will be that way.
this disorienting bullshit as I fly to go get my shit. 'Cause it looks
Mm-hmm.
looks shiny. This shit I'm just gonna sell anyway.
Oh. Oh we. Oh we.
I believe I can fly.
Like, I don't.
I can touch the sky. I'm actually now disoriented. I probably shouldn't have done that.
If you think that's disorienting, you should have fucking seen it in the first game. It is fucking janky.
Boo! I was hoping to actually just float around like that. Anyway. Jeez, it's a good thing these suits are empty. It would really suck if they were actually alive.
Soon.
I wasn't trying to get the chemical bottle, but I was trying to grab the thing. But sure, whatever, game.
Still holding this position. What's happening there?
I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Be careful with that hydrazine. I'm not losing anyone else.
Well, here comes some zero-G combat, folks. Hold on to your butts.
Entering zero gravity.
Whatever, you can say that way. Not my problem.
Yeah, that's kind of where I always usually am. Because, like, if I don't have to kill you, I'm not gonna worry about it. No, I'm gonna need to have you remove the refractive crystals one by one to shut down the operating.
Man just shoots the whole goddamn thing, regardless of what's going on. Like, or just do that. Never mind. I'll shut the fuck up.
Oh, to be fair, the guy who was telling him that was all pissy about it. It's almost like he didn't want his life work crushed.
Probably shouldn't stand right.
I love this goddamn IED fucking piece of shit. This is the best thing, fucking in my opinion.
Take cover and detonate.
I always took that as get the fuck over there behind the counter. That's always where I stood.
I mean, yeah. Because the game's automatically doing that shit for me. Like, oh, well. I don't have to shoot the thing. Because I was about to shoot the fucking thing. Because that explosion wasn't really much of something to worry about, in all honesty.
Well, like I said, I always went behind the counter because that's where I always felt safe, kind of deal.
No, because like the rig is literally the same thing that's on Isaac's back.
No, it's part of the rig system.
Yeah.
The rig itself is not in the back thing. That's just, for lack of a better term, that's like the gauges on your car. It's like, yeah, your speedometer tells you the speed, but that's not where the fucking system for it is. Does that make sense?
I tried to throw plasma at it, but it didn't fucking go. But anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, what I'm saying is like the spine thing fucking for your rig system, like the green gauge on your back, that's something akin to like, you know, basically your speedometer on your car. Is like, yeah, that's where the gauge is, but that's not where the actual system that records that data is. Does that make more sense?
I guess so.
Anyway, no, I'm trying to sit there and think of like, you know, tactile ways I can sit there and describe gunning.
That's where I came in.
I have a bunch of examples that like I can't really talk about for like one reason or another. Mostly because it involves too many names, kind of deal. This is the same cat that I had to do the microphone check for.
Was he the one that's literally as he was? No, that's a different story. Because you were, you know, doing your patrol around the place, and you just hear someone have porn on full blast.
Oh god, I remember that was a fun one. But yeah, no, it wasn't him. This was the same gunny that decided that he was going to do a random spot check on my room, and I told him to fuck off.
Okay then.
Well, okay. This was like in the middle of like the fucking headbutting match between me and him. Mind you, I'm a little E3 compared to his E7, so he outranks me by a fair margin. Anyway, and so the senior staff have to go through like rotations on taking over. It's like, well, I'm in charge of like making sure the other people are doing their job and making sure the place is clean and tight and it's all that fun trash. Well, anyway, I wasn't sure if you were actually paying attention to this or not.
I am.
It's actually really nice, like some of these recordings, like they both feel like they're talking to you and not talking to you at the same time. It's kind of amazing. Anyway, but so it was this jackass's turn to fucking be running around fucking as the leader of the duty patrol, as it's referred to, kind of deal. Oh, you just turned it on again.
I will ignore. Proceed to ignore.
Yeah. Anyway, so he was letting her run around, and since he had nothing else to do for the next fucking 24 hours, he's like, I'm gonna go fuck with this little E3 that I know, kind of thing. And so he proceeded to show up at my doorstep, like, surprise! I'm gonna do a spot check on you, Das Wiggles. And I'm sitting there, it's like, no, you're not. And then I closed the fucking door.
Man just came up, said, "Hey, I'm about to ruin your day." You just look at him, tired as don't know what, and just slams the door in his face. Shut up. Man, don't give a
Well,
fuck.
Well, it's one of those, like, I had made a bet kind of deal. And I had made a bet that I knew more about what the fuck he was doing than I knew what was going on, kind of thing. And my bet is like, he had zero cause or reason to sit there and come and bother me. And I called him on his bluff, basically, saying that it's like, you have no right to be here, and I do not give you permission to enter the premises, kind of thing. And he has no valid challenge because I've done nothing wrong. Now, if there was any fucking truth to all this, he could have fucking argued this with me on the dot, kind of thing. He's like, he could have knocked again, I would have probably had to answer, kind of thing, and let him in. But since he didn't...
However, though, since he did not...
It kind of proved the bluff.
Man threw a bluff the dude's way. He's like, damn. Alright, then fine. Wait, he believed that shit? Well, alrighty then.
Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Okay, so here's the thing about that. When you start getting into the weeds about it, it's like, it's the same thing. Like, you know, you can't charge a person for like breaking something, like, i.e. fucking having a fucking sunburn and then fucking saying you're destroying government property if they're still willing to do the job. There's caveats to a lot of this shit. And one of those caveats is like, you know, yes, you can enter a premises of like a lower ranked individual if you have probable cause or justification. Since he had neither, and I called him on it, he had no fucking recourse but to leave.
And you being every little shit that you is.
Well, I didn't give him any fucking reason to fucking come at me. It's like, I, technically at the time, I was fucking spotless.
Yeah, no, you.
As far as the government's concerned. But yeah, and then like I said, fucking, since he had no fucking reproach to sit there and come at me, basically, so like, yeah, he had to leave. And then like I remember my the face of my roommate. Because my roommate was from a different squadron, and he didn't know like all of the intricacies of me and this particular gunny. All he saw was that I fucking denied a gunny entry into our room and told him to fuck off, basically. I've never seen a tan boy turn white. Why are those? He's like, how the fuck do you do that? It's like, it's real easy. He's an asshole. I told him to fuck off. But like I said, like I was trying to sit there and like knock down a story that you probably might remember is like the mic check one is the one that always comes to my mind with him because it was such a good story and he was so dumb about it. Where he spent like fucking hours walking up and down the line looking for me, and since he was the head of a division, he had a personal mic attached to his belt, and since I was the only member in my shop, I had a mic attached to my belt. So at any point in those 4 hours of looking for me, he could have literally reached down and fucking mic checked me and find out where I was.
Wow. He's dumb.
Yeah. This is what I was fighting again. It was bad too. So like he got all pissy with me. Fucking was like, I've been looking up and down the line for you for like 4 goddamn hours. Blah 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 blah. Like he went on a solid like 20-minute rant. It was fucking kind of impressive. And mind you, I'm not fucking off. I was doing my job at the time.
He's wearing camo. You can't see him properly.
I mean, we're all wearing camo. Anyway, so I'm doing my job. I'm like going through like these fucking like over 100 goddamn jackets or over some equipment that fucking got all fucked up. It does irk me that they're still moving, but I know he's just sliding. But anyway. Anyway, but yeah. So I'm doing my job. He fucking comes in. He fucking raises cane for like a solid 20 minutes. And then fucking I reach down to my belt. I was like, can I get a mic check? And literally the guys from the maintenance fucking division's like, it works, jackass. Go back to work. I was like, it works, Gunny. Could have called me anytime. Of course, he didn't like that answer.
Hey man, you asked a stupid question, get a stupid answer.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I will say, one of the bigger defenses I had for him was the fact that I had an E8 who was really nice to me. Fucking, he was a pretty solid dude, actually. Fucking, he's one of my better commanders I had. But he hated that E7's guts. That dude was a piece of shit. And just to put it out on the line there, technically I won that headbutt match because he got removed from his position.
You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet.
They had to go put his ass in maintenance control because they didn't trust him anymore.
Oh man, oxygen recharge center. I wonder what that could be used for.
It's only a few things that could come to my mind.
People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data.
Oof, you're running out of fucking plasma cutter, man.
Yeah.
By any means possible.
Just need to find a bench, you know, get to my nose, starts upgrading stuff accordingly.
Not wrong, fucking stronger fucking gun fucking means less fucking bullets used.
Very much so, yes.
I would legitimately probably store that goddamn fucking rifle too, to be honest with you.
It's usually gonna be here until I actually get the upgrade.
It's up to you, I'm just saying, trying to help you out with the ammo situation.
Yep, because usually I just sell the ammo for the other gun because I know I'm gonna find some. Despite the fact I don't really... Anyway.
Dio's like, Dot's hidden the one spot no one will ever find him. In plain sight. It's surprising how often that actually works. part too is like the motherfucker knew where it was gonna be. He had yelled at me for going there for doing my job. It's almost like it's the thing I'm paid to do.
How dare you?
Like I said, this guy was a triple A dude. Fucking, he was raw. And I was not the only one that called this shit out too. Fucking a lot of people called it out. It's like, that dude has it kind of out for you. It's like, yeah, it's because he's an asshole.
Come on, you little shit. Fucking ammo. Because right now, this is literally until I get more.
Mm.
Oh wait, no. It's just a reflection of the thing. Like, oh, something shiny over there. Like, no, no. It's just a reflection. Damn it.
Yeah. My coworker at the time, he used to sit there. He did not believe me when I was sitting there telling him this. I was like, no, dude, fucking, this dude's a jackass. He's literally calling me out and fucking, you know, it's basically fucking. It's not bigotry. They have a term for it though. Where basically you're singled out. Unfair bias or something like that.
Unjustified bias.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, even he fucking was like, dude, it's like, that guy's kind of got it out for you. It's like, yeah, it's because he's an asshole. But it was bad enough fucking, what was it? He actually put me on the do not promote list fucking for, shit, I think close to like 2 years or some crap like that.
What a prick.
Oh, he was. Like I said, I'm not making this shit up. All this could be vouched for by Dio. I've told him and he was there for parts of it.
Don't mind me, Captain.
Mm.
Let me relieve the duty, sir. No.
Just gonna need to remove a section of your spine real quick.
Fighting over the meat puppet.
Pretty much.
And attention!
What are you, a stowaway? On my ship?
Someone's in my wine cellar!
Take off the limbs, you fool!
It's a machine gun. I'm just gonna fire down range with it.
You've got more problems outside. I want to point this out right now.
Oh, I know. I see the little bastard.
Why aren't you shooting him?
I am.
Damn it. But yeah, no, like I said, Dio was there for large chunks of this, and like he heard me bitching a moan about this dude, fucking, like, so yeah, this is not an unsubstantiated thing. This is like, no, this actually happened, kind of deal. But yeah, so he pulled me off the do not promote list for fucking like, I think close to about 2 years, and then I got forcefully transferred at the last minute to fucking another place due to some unrelated circumstances. It was very quick and fucking some bullshit happened, but it had nothing to do with me. It was literally just a numbers game. And like the second I wound up at the other squadron, I immediately got promoted.
Aha!
Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there.
And then I proceeded to piss off everybody at that fucking squadron.
How dare he actually do his fucking job?
Well, no, okay, so it's one of those weird fucking situations where it's like, I'm ornery about a lot of things. I'm not even gonna argue that. I do have an opinion about fucking things, especially when I'm knowledgeable on a subject kind of deal. And then fucking, I was getting gaslit fucking by these fucking jackasses at the other squadron saying that I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. I was like, motherfucker, it's in the book! And fucking started quoting fucking paragraphs at them. They're like, it doesn't say that. Yes, it does!
Where? Where does it say it? Here! Look with your special eyes.
Exactly. And so basically I got told I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, just to get later told by an inspector that I knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah.
Clearance confirmed.
Because I have 0 ammo. I'm just gonna keep slugging shit left and right.
Slow him down, run away. Slow him down, run away.
Yep.
Well, actually, no. You actually got all the ammo in the world. You have kinesis.
Isaac,
Oh, here.
Then maybe so.
What the hell's happening?
Can I like
computer
just
says
drain the
Ishimura's
stasis out of the
engines are
thing?
offline. We're on a decaying orbit
No.
toward Aegis 7.
Oh, God.
You're at full stasis anyway.
Engineering.
There's no
Yeah.
time. That tram station's offline.
I want you.
Unless...
Yeah, there we go.
Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Hold on, Isaac. I got another engineering problem I need you to fix real quick.
Clearance confirmed.
Hey, look, ammo for a gun I really don't care about for. Hey, well, you know, yeah, beggars can't be choosers. Shit has to work.
Ain't lying. That's also why I said, like, usually it's like, yeah, usually I literally just throw the fucking machine gun in the fucking box and walk the fuck away. Because then it will give me more fucking,
Plasma ammo.
yeah, plasma ammo.
Clearance confirmed. Level 2 security clearance required.
Money's money.
No, I mean like level 2. I'm like, yeah.
Oh. Well, they gotta leave you some ammo for when you come through this room later.
Alright, you probably gotta do shit later, so if any case, I might as well just put this back.
Say that.
Was there a thing here? No, there wasn't a thing here. Alright, cool. Wasn't sure. I'll leave that there. That's just gonna sit there because I'm gonna have to find a way to open that fucking thing.
Yarp.
I will take you.
Mm.
Alright, where am I going?
So you got a little magic line, it'll tell you.
Clearance confirmed.
Yeah, clearance confirmed. Give him the stuff! Hey, no. No, I don't want the GIMP. I don't want the GIMP! Thank you. Yeah,
Say no all you want, baby. The stream don't lie.
like, no? I'm gonna say no, and I'm also mad that I blew up the freaking stasis thing. I'm like, damn it.
Security reporting retrieved.
22, I damn near had all 3 squad and play MK9 was. Oh, fucking 100%, fucking. Because, yeah, that one. MK9 was fucking fresh, and everybody was fucking super happy with that one.
I started shooting the thing, and like, oh yeah, dude's just in hologram.
Oh, wait, yeah, it's a hologram.
I'm sorry, reactionary timing says, hey, kill the thing that's not the thing that should be there. I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole thing about it. It's like, the remake actively goes out of its way to fuck with you.
One locked door, because they got apparently level 1 clearance. Yep.
Yeah, I missed Tobias. Fucking was like, that was a good cat. Fucking was like him and half the fucking Blue Room crew. Cause I know we had a fucking whole bunch of people that fucking would show up, fucking we'd sit there and fuck around with, and it's like, we would swap in, swap out people. It's like, you know, they kind of came and left kind of thing.
No, Das, he's talking about me currently right here. I'm like, oh yeah, PTSD kicking in. Like, yeah, little bit, Dio.
I think I just pennied your name was my problem. I swapped it for somebody else in my history.
Damn it, Toss!
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the...
Oh, in the middle there.
Entering zero gravity.
Middleware. I'll look at. Oh,
Alright,
I see it. I see it.
welcome.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you
Casually
straight
just
gas
looked at it.
engineering.
Mm-hmm. You should read that one, actually.
I will when the music stops doing the thing.
Okay.
Exiting vacuum.
Welcome to the air barrier.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Gotta go that way.
You need to go outside the air barrier. Brought to you in part by DOS House Rock.
Get out of my face. Go away. Get.
Yeah, but we want your succulent meat.
Not my man meats. Yeah. In space, no one can hear you potato aim.
But we can watch it.
Come on, come in.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Need air. Suffocating vacuum.
Yeah, you can stay in there. I probably can. Because this is gonna have to find a way out, and I can wait. Yeah, he's in there.
No, DOS or Dio's over here fucking like, his body gets drunker, his mind gets dour. He'll drink to learn, DOS, that whiskey is power!
Huh. Yeah, alright. Text log.
Yeah, video, that's actually pretty good. Well played, good sir. Well played.
Go ahead, DOS. Copy that. Save that. Alright, let's do this one out. Hi, guys.
It's the school. It's a parody of the Schoolhouse Rock intro. I don't care if it is or isn't. It's just that's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna just put this on my phone. Don't mind me.
Get mad if he does. That way you can always find it again.
Throw his screen capping.
Warning. Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
And then he pinned it anyway.
What?
DOS has the power.
Oh, speaking of which, fucking, I was sitting there talking shit, fucking, with my homie, cause he's a big He-Man nut. I'm not that big of a He-Man nut, fucking, but he's like, oh, dude, you want to check out that new He-Man movie? He's like, I mean, I guess, dude. And so, I mean, if you want to go see it, I'll watch it with you, fucking kind of deal.
This one knows you're not as interested as he is, but you'll go there for just general.
Yeah, just hanging out with the homie.
Hanging out with a homie, general support.
Yeah, pretty much. But because we went and saw the new Mandalorian movie today.
Any news on the
It
engine?
was supposed to be a fucking double feature. We were supposed to go see fucking Mortal Kombat and Mandalorian. Oh,
We're
hold on,
tuned to
plot.
a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure, fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running.
Yeah, that's how gravity works.
Restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
I do love how like this entire game is literally just like, hey Isaac, this thing's trying to destroy the Ishimura, you know, that thing that's trying to kill us all.
Can you get
Maybe we
it
should
to
stop that.
Can you get it to not do that?
Exactly. That's exactly what the first game is.
Hey, a little bit more stuff to sell.
Anyway, I went and saw the Mandalorian movie, and I was actually fairly pleasantly surprised by it.
Also, we're surprised by it.
Well, first off, how much do you care about Star Wars? Let's start there.
None at all, so good sir. None
Okay,
at all.
well that's why I was asking. So I can pretty much talk freely about this, which I'm okay with.
As you were.
So it doesn't have any like larger impact, so it's nothing like, you know, 1 through 9, for lack of a better term. Fucking, it's like it's literally kind of its own contained movie.
There are 9? I thought there were only 6.
Har har har. Well, to be fair, which 3 are you chopping off?
The last 3.
That's one of my favorite babies is the cutter. I do like the cutter.
Dude, it's a... Well, yes, it's a fucking circular saw. Not a full chainsaw, but you can launch the blades and just hold them at people.
It's a TK saw. It's better than a chainsaw. It's a chainsaw without the chain.
So if we have an R1, R2 attack with this goddamn thing, alright.
Yeah, always had an R1, R2 attack with it.
I mean, I'm also looking at this. Like, if I have an R1, I do have an R1, R2 attack. I keep forgetting some guns have a secondary fire.
All guns have a secondary fire.
Well, not your pistol.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It turns.
It's not a secondary
That's
fire.
that's the secondary function. It's a secondary fire by
Function.
technicality.
No,
Technicality.
No, it's a function, not a fire. It's just straight up a function. It's a different function of the actual thing versus actually having a secondary fire. Yeah, that's level 2.
In a game that prioritizes cutting off limbs, I'd argue it. And that's about where I'd go. I'd argue it.
You argue a lot of
Oh yeah, I understand. I'll fucking argue almost anything. That's a different point.
Warning. Fuel reserve
Alright.
depleted.
So like, apparently fucking like it's been setting records for like the Star Wars movies and stuff like that. Where it's like apparently it's like the lowest rated Star Wars movie, which I'm sitting there like, how? I've seen some of the other fucking things you fucking celebrated.
Your cheers mean nothing. Your boos mean nothing. I see what makes you cheer.
Exactly. But then, like, you know, I wasn't expecting, like, uber highbrow shit from this thing. It's like, you know, what I was expecting was basically, like, Mandalorian, like, a short Mandalorian Season 4. And that's kind of what I got. It's a short Mandalorian Season 4. Like, expanded the fucking lore in a few different ways. Fucking, it was talking more about fucking, like, the Hutts. It was giving a little bit more history on the Hutts and how they work and stuff like that. And just kind of expanded the lore from, or continued the story from fucking, you know, Season 3 of fucking Mandalorian. Which I find nothing wrong with. I mean, that's how stories work. you continue the story from where you left off. But apparently people have a goddamn conniption about some of this shit. They're like, oh, well, it didn't push the envelope enough, and, you know, there wasn't enough this or enough that, and it's like, where are the Skywalkers at? And it's like, you know, Star Wars is bigger than the goddamn Skywalker family. It's almost like it's a Mandalorian Grogu fucking movie.
Oh shit! I forgot.
There's the guy behind you. Like, legitimately, there's only, like, one fucking scene in the entire movie that I actually had fucking, like, a major fucking come apart about. And it was less to do with the story and more the way they fucking presented the information kind of deal. So I won't go too far into it just for the sake of anybody that actually still wants to watch it and fucking happens across the stream kind of thing. But there's a scene where fucking the Mandalorian falls into a pit, very akin to something similar to like Jabba in fucking Return of the Jedi.
Boba Fett.
No.
Boba Fett fell. What, the Snorlax pit?
No, I'm talking about the fucking one with the what the hell was that giant creature called? Not the underground creature, that's a different one.
Oh, the ice thing.
No, that's Empire Strikes Back. What's it called? The Rancor. The Rancor pit.
Yeah, that was Boba Fett.
No, you're thinking of the Sarlacc pit.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm thinking of the Sarlacc pit. And
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that.
You're right on that one. Yeah, because the random pit fight when literally.
At the very beginning of the movie, yes.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, where's the floor? Wait, is the floor more than 6 feet under? Or are you just in a different spot? And then he goes on to have this giant fight between 4 combatants and a giant monster that follows it. And he's still fucking going in and out of the water and swimming around. It's like, where is the floor?
Don't worry about where the floor is. I'll tell you where the floor is. The floor is where we need it to be. Under us.
Yeah, and that's legitimately what it was. Like, and like, it fucked with me so hard. Cause I'm sitting there, like, it took me immediately out of the movie. Because I'm sitting there, it's like, where is the fucking floor? Like, I'm having flashbacks to Jurassic Park and the goddamn fucking cliff again. And like my buddy was like, he was all pissy about it. It's like, dude, he's like saying, it's like, oh, you hate it because it didn't do this and this and that for the lore. It's like, no, I don't hate it for that. I hate it when it's arguing with itself. I've said this before. When a movie starts arguing with its own logic, that's when it starts fucking with me and I start getting pissy. I've said it for The Mandalorian, I've said it for The Lone Ranger, I've said it for countless movies that I can sit there and think off the top of my head kind of deal. It's like, you know, when you start fucking with your own lore, it's some bullshit and it takes me right out of the fucking movie. It's not that hard to fucking pay attention. What the fuck are you doing?
The subject was dismembered after falling into machinery, allowing... God. So sorry.
You don't look like you've been dismembered from machinery. You look like you've been dismembered from other things.
The chest contains a yellow bile seen in other specimens. I've seen this bile react to dead or bioprosthetic cells. The dead tissue is absorbed, recombined, then reanimated. The bile shares genetic markers with human DNA and a growth on the walls. It's all connected to the marker from Aegis 7, but how?
Those tools are just gonna fucking fall, man.
Dr. Kine studied the marker.
Yes, yes they are.
The fuck?
Kind of
It's like you're just casually just sliding like,
on the mining deck.
excuse me?
Welcome to hit collection or hit detection.
I promise.
And log